Hello dinosaur enthusiasts, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and try to get a Mosasaur into our aquarium area here, or our lagoon. I've gone ahead and built the lagoon. I've built the lagoon hatchery, so we've got that taken care of. I just have to add a lagoon viewing stand in order to complete this challenge here, and I'm working on getting the Mosasaur. I've got enough DNA research, but right now I'm having to actually do research on training because I can't get my scientists to do what they need to just yet.
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have identified an approaching storm. Please await further instruction.
Alright, so let's go ahead and open all the shelters, and we'll worry about this storm first thing here. We'll go ahead and get that storm taken care of, but we do want to get viewing galleries in place. So we'll put our first viewing gallery right here, and we'll put a power center for it. You know what? Oh, you can do. I don't want to press that button. What I want to do is actually demolish this power line right there. Then I can just put a setup right there. There we go. So that'll be taken care of. We'll get the road to go right here. We've got the centers open, which is what we need there. And then we'll just have to ride out this storm. You know what? I think also, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and tranquilize my T-Rex. Add a task. Where is the T-Rex? Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of him. Alright, we do want to get that power up and running again. So let's go ahead, resupply this for one. And then let's go ahead and add a task of getting that fixed. What's the other building that's damaged? That's building 1. Alright, we need that building also fixed because I do not want my dinosaurs escaping there. No, not the capture team. We'll go with you, add that task. There we go. I was hoping I would be able to hire another scientist. Does not look like that's the case. Alright, well, let's get these trained here. Oh, can't train that one anymore. How about this one? Yes, we can train him. We'll go ahead and up his ability there. And how about this guy? Yes, we can. We can actually train him up twice. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, actually, while we're here, let's have him rest also. There we go. During the storm, I'm really not looking forward to trying to release a Mosasaur as it is, so we'll just wait on it. Alright, storm has passed. We'll go ahead and open all the shelters. And then let's go ahead and transport the T-Rex so that he wakes back up. Transport him right over there. And then which building is still damaged? Alright, I had sent somebody to repair that, didn't I? Alright, well, we'll do it again. Oh, repairs in progress. Alright, perfect. So the storm didn't end up hurting us too badly there. Now we need money for this, and we're going to need to have the scientist available for it.
Attention all personnel. The storm is starting to pass. Please resume your normal working activities.
Now I could upgrade the capabilities of the Mosasaur more, but that's going to take 2,280,000 in order to do. I'm just not sure I want to spend that extra money on getting the Mosasaur as highly upgraded as possible.
Commencing asset.
Alright. Don't have the money to modify the genome.
Transit.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Right now we are losing money because the shelters were closed and such. I thought I had opened the shelters already. That's very unfortunate. Alright, let's get those shelters open. Let's get the people back into the park. That'll get our money flowing again. And we'll go from there.
Complete.
Good news is we're not losing that much money right now in comparison to where we normally would be. Alright, so we're getting our money up so we can get the dinosaur, or the marine reptile as it's supposed to be called, taken care of here. We're making 240,000, so that's a good thing. Really, I just want to get a Mosasaur in here. I was wondering what was changing the color there. Alright. Let's go ahead and go in here. Let's modify the genome. Alright, so health. I want it to be as long living as possible. That's perfect. Let's see. Has a large appetite and is needy. Interesting. Well, that's fine. It can be large appetite and needy. I'm going to put the Yukon River pattern for this first one because I really do like that. Forgot to save and exit. My mistake. Now we just gotta wait for that last little bit of money to come in, then we'll be able to go ahead and synthesize the dinosaur at least. Then we'll have to see how much it's gonna cost to actually release the Mosasaur. Alright. So we can synthesize it now. There we go. I was clicking the wrong button. I was like, what's going on? Alright. So we'll have those three take care of this. It's going to take 3 minutes of time just to synthesize. In that time, we'll go ahead and save up some money. am curious if the Mosasaur is going to be good on its own. See if I can see anything about these. Long-lived needy. What does needy mean? Alright, so it wants shark, open space, likes marine small, doesn't like marine large. Interesting. So does that mean it doesn't like its own kind? Population needs plus 200%. Just gonna really have to see with this, I think. I mean, the other thing is, if the Mosasaur does get upset, what does it even do? I mean, it's not like it's gonna escape and start eating guests on the land. Very interested. Sort of curious on that. I mean, you know, with these, yes, they attacked the aviary. They didn't escape, but if they did escape, they actually could cause problems. But again, for the marine reptile, it's sort of stuck in the water. I don't exactly see what it could do to cause any harm. So, I guess we'll have to find out. I'm not really cheering for it to find out, but we will if we have to. And I do plan on putting more viewing stands all around the aquarium, of course, or the lagoon. But right now, I'm just putting in the one so that way I can save the money towards actually getting the Mosasaur in. And also figuring out how to get the shark feeder in. Because I think that's going to be important as well. Alright. We got one egg. It's going to cost $2 million. And we've got plenty of capabilities there, it looks like, in order to take care of the egg. Alright. So we're going to need some money coming in. That's somewhat an expected thing there. Do I have the food for it? That's one of my concerns. I don't have that kind of reptile yet, but I don't really care about that marine reptile. It's more food that I'm caring about here. Yes, we do have food. While we're waiting here. There we go. Alright. So that can work like that. See? Alright. Let's go ahead and put... You know what? It's sort of blocking one of the areas I could have for a viewing gallery there. How much is this, too? I really couldn't put a viewing gallery there. $200,000 for this. Alright, we'll put that there. We're going to put another viewing gallery right here so that it can be watched. There we go. And it is taking up money that I can't get the Mosasaur with right now then, but that's alright. So we've got a dangling shark there. Guess that works out alright. Let's go ahead and speed up stuff a little bit here so that way we can get the money in. Money is doing okay. We're a little bit down from where we were. Now I'm actually thinking about putting a attraction right here. But for right now, I don't want to spend the money on it. How much was this? 50,000. It would be a nicety here. Probably help out the park a little bit. So let's go ahead and put it in. configure it. Let's go with donuts. Alright, we needed to... You know what? We're going to have an ice cream parlor attached to our donut shop. Yes, why not? We can do that. We'll have a nice fountain in here. An aquarium, because, I mean, it's right by the water here, so we want it to be nice looking that way. We'll have a water feature for it. Once again, the water theme. And... let's go with a selfie spot to it. Maybe a selfie spot looks out over this area. That'd be nice. Alright, so with that in mind, we're going to call this Mosasaur Munchies. Make sure I'm spelling Mosasaur right. There we go. And probably over here I'll put a drink one as well, but we'll see. We do have a hotel on the back area here, so we will be putting some stuff over here as well. Definitely some viewing galleries and such along here, so that'll all be taken care of. Alright, we've got that open so we can get some more people going in, hopefully. There are a decent amount of guests using it, which is a good thing. Now we just need that money to go up. All about the money right now. And then once we get the Mosasaur in, I think that'll take care of a lot of our needs overall, as that will be a very popular attraction. I really don't care about the Plesiosaur and stuff for it. I mean, they're cool. But the Mosasaur really, that was the star as far as I was concerned of Jurassic World. I loved seeing it when I went and watched the movie. Just that first scene with it where you sort of go under the water and everything was so cool. Really different than anything I had seen before in a movie. And since he's been introduced pretty much, or since she's been introduced I should say, the Mosasaur has been the star as far as I'm concerned. I've loved watching that creature in the different movies. So, pretty much when the first game was announced, I wanted a Mosasaur. Wasn't able to get one in that game, and have been wanting one ever since. So this is sort of a big time for me right now. Very excited for this. I really want to get this creature into my park. So I'm not even really bothering with other things right now. Just waiting in order to get the money in so that we can put this creature into the lagoon. I will release it during the daytime because I will want it to, you know, really show off. Alright. So we needed 2 million. Now the question will be scientist limit. Okay, so let's see here. We need to have 14 on that. That's going to be a problem, I think, right now. So let's go over here and see what we can do. Go to the staff center. Alright. So we've got 6. We can only use 4 scientists. So did we train him again? We have not trained him. So we could train him up in welfare. And then if we haven't used her, we could use her. That should give us the 14. Alright. So now we should be good that way. Select. Oh, gotta select the egg. Assign the scientists. And we'll take him, and her. We didn't even need her, really. She could have been at 13. That would have been fine. We don't have the money, though, right now because of the fact that I just trained them up. Alright. Now we have the money. Perfect. You can probably tell I'm very excited for this. So I'm rushing even a little bit. But that's alright. Let's start this task. It's going to take 9 minutes, and then we will have our dinosaur. Let's speed up time. Get this Mosasaur in place. then I can sort of go back to watching the overall park. This very well might be the last thing we have to put into the park. I don't know for sure. But if not, I mean, I would guess this park still probably is going to have an Indominus Rex in it. That would be my assumption. So that's another thing I'm going to have to work on. But first and foremost, I want to get this creature in place. I want to see what its sort of specs are and everything, because I don't know if I can put multiple in this lagoon or if they're going to fight if I put multiple. So these are all questions I have that I will have answered once we get the creature in place. Vehicle under threat. Yep, T-Rex is probably attacking the vehicle. That's okay for right now. Not going to worry about it. I may put some other lagoons in place here to get a plesiosaur and such inside if I wanted to. But as I said, for me, the star of the Jurassic World movie, and thus the star of this park, is the Mosasaur. It's going to be centered in the park here in this nice large lagoon that I built. And we'll see how it goes from there. If I do need an Indominus Rex and such, then we'll work on that. I'm fairly sure having the Mosasaur in place, though, is going to provide a good amount of money for my park overall. It's going to increase the popularity and everything. So we should be good as far as just, everything else going on in the park. The one concern I have is I've only got the one egg here, and I'm not sure if that's going to be enough or not. So what I'm going to do here, while that's going on, do I have enough scientists to take care of this? 14. Actually, it just so happens that I do. Let's go back, though, for a second. Because on this one, we're going to put it as random. We'll randomize the patterns. I like doing that with the dinosaurs now, just so I get some mixture. But this way, I'll have a second one pretty much ready to go in case the first one's lonely. Do I want to spend the money on it? You know what? I have the money. I have the scientists ready. We'll see what the first one does here. And if we need to, we'll create the second one really fast. We'll tranquilize the first one if we have to, just to keep him from throwing too big of a fit while we get the second one ready. But I mean, in the movie, there was only one in there, so I'm assuming one will be enough. We will have to see, though. The sun has come up. Perfect. Just got to have this timer count down, and we will be ready. And the good news is, money-wise, I've almost got enough money already for the second one, should I need it. Alright. The Mosasaur is ready. I want to go ahead and make sure that this guy... Let's go ahead and cancel that. And let's re-add the task, so that way he's coming over here to check on this. And now let's release the dinosaur. So cool looking.
Dr. Wu is looking at increasing the velociraptor population. So we're going to be bringing in an ex-military specialist. He's a bit of a free spirit, so you'll need to keep him on track.
Name's Grady. Owen Grady. My job here is to look after the well-being of the dinosaurs. I'm an animal behaviorist.
First things first. Let's incubate and release a pack of velociraptors. Owen is here to ensure everything goes to plan.
Alright, so they want velociraptors. Let's pause real fast, find out what dinosaur died. It was our Rex. that is not the greatest thing. That's going to hurt us some money-wise. We will get that one taken out of here. And ironically enough, we can probably just put the raptors right in here then. Since we don't have the Rex in there anymore. So, I mean, that could work out alright. I'm just wanting to keep an eye on the Mosasaur for right now, though. Because I do want him to be okay in the end. He's missing Shark right now, but he's expanding his territory overall, so he's almost got enough open space. He's found enough open space. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I'm actually thinking about just tranquilizing him. So that he's over by the... Then I can just put him over here right by the shark thing. Make sure he finds it. Park has become more popular, though with the T-Rex dead, it has lost some popularity. So, I do need T-Rex DNA. I had known that was going to be a thing here at a point. There's T-Rex. We have the money for it, interestingly enough. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go... this person... There we go. Go give me that DNA.
Transit has commenced.
Sort of curious to see how... Oh, it's a little submarine. Submarine's gonna dart him. Alright. Submarine has officially darted him. Perfect. Alright. Now let's go ahead and transport him. We will transport him right over there. He's a sleepy guy. Sort of on the surface there. That's alright. But yes, I know the next task is to do some Velociraptors. Not really caring though right now, to be honest with you. I will take care of some Velociraptors soon enough here. But as I said, this episode's all about the Mosasaur. I want to get him by his food, get him good to go. Yeah, it did hurt our appeal here that he died. But, I mean, our appeal has hit a decent high here with the Mosasaur coming out. So, knew that was going to be the case. Now we need to get him more visible overall. So, first things first, let's go ahead and get visibility in all the corners, and then we'll go ahead and fill in the areas.
Asset delivered.
How are you missing Shark? There is Shark literally right there. Alright, you have a Shark. Okay, you want more than one Shark. I see. Well, I can handle that. I got no problem with that. If you want another Shark, we will get you another Shark. We'll put another Shark right over here for you. I hadn't wanted to put one there, but you know what? I'm good with it. There's your Shark. And we got another dead dinosaur. That's not the greatest thing. I will have to take care of that. You know what? Let's put this over on this side of the road. You know what? Demolish this one. Fine, we'll do it that way. Where's the dead dinosaur? It's one of the Ankylosauruses. We do not have Ankylosaurus DNA, do we? No, we do not. So now, I mean, I've been focused on the T-Rex or the Mosasaur, but I am gonna have to focus on getting some other dinosaurs into this park to make this work overall. Alright. He's got sharks. What's he doing here? Nice. Alright. Well, that worked out perfect. Let's go ahead and get even more visibility on this area. And a couple more feeders here. Because why not? Alright, well our Mosasaur seems to be very content in his new home. Yeah, he's definitely good overall. I can put more of them in, and I think I very well might, because this is the dinosaur I sort of have right now that is my moneymaker. So, having a couple more of them would not be a bad thing. As I said, between now and the next episode, I think I'm going to go ahead and add in there a Mosasaur or two. I'm going to get the T-Rex's DNA up, so that way I can put a few of them in here most likely, and then I will also go ahead and start researching for like the Ankylosaurus and stuff, so I can get those put back into their location as well. So with that in mind though, I'm very happy with the way this episode has turned out. We've got our Mosasaur finally into the park. We got to watch it eat there, which is just awesome, and I'm gonna go ahead and end it on that bright note. So if you enjoyed, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. I hope to see you all again for the next episode of Jurassic World Evolution 2.